Hello everybody, thanks for tuning in to Outdoor Dreams. We have another great show for you today. So sit back and relax because here we go.
Triton Boats presents Outdoor Dreams, brought to you by Mercury Outboards, Hopkins Stainless Steel Lures, Motor Guide, Phoenix Lure Company, Lowrance, Archie Lures, Maxima Fishing Line, All Pro Rods, and Triton Boats, best boat in the water.
Hello everybody, thanks for joining us. Today we're going to be steelhead fishing. I'm doing it with Bob Jordan from Proline. Bob, does it feel good to be fishing instead of trying to shoot something with a bow?
Get to have a little fun this week, Danny. But I always have fun hunting. It's just nice to use a different weapon of sorts.
We got another weapon of sorts today too that got us here to this spot, this secret spot, the Mud Buddy on the back of the 16-foot flat bottom Triton, man. Without it, we wouldn't have got here.
That's very true.
Isn't that a piece of equipment? Ain't that something?
I want one.
That's a horse. Right through anything and everything, almost. You can break them, but it's not very easy. Without it, we would have never got here, and you know, that's the main reason they were invented. They were invented by duck hunters who had to get to way back in marshy, swampy conditions where the water, swamp, marshy areas weren't too friendly. Real shallow, brushy, nasty.
You know, Danny, I noticed this river is real shallow, and some places not but 12 inches deep, and
Some places not but 3-4 inches deep.
we never noticed.
We were going over water on the way up here while we were scouting, and today on the way to the spot that were 3-4 inches, the bottom was dragging, but the Mud Buddy wasn't.
It's amazing. And as an avid duck hunter, how would you say it? I'm gonna get me one of these. Yeah, we're gonna bring him on in and see what he looks like here. You know, that might be a little skipper.
Yeah.
So it might. Well, I was gonna try and beach him, but you don't like that idea. Let's see if we can't scoot him over here to this real shallow water. Oop. Come on, buddy. Time's up. Nice fish. This is the kind of trout that you like to catch. Dry fly fishing in the summer, and he's not gonna cooperate with me. Let's get him back in the water. And we'll get the forceps on him here. Well, there he is. Nice fish. Nice trout. And he's ready to go home. I'd catch those in the summer all day long. And we'll see if he's ready to swim on his own here. Well, he gave me a little bit of a ride. I'll take that any day.
I'm gonna try to concentrate on my drift. Maybe about 2 o'clock. Touching down and sweeping real good, because I think there's bigger fish there holding. Maybe just a step or two this way. There's a good one. Right in front of me. A bit bigger. Woo-wee! He's a jumper too. He's full of it. The water's warm. And he's got plenty of energy. Just got to be real careful initially when you're fighting these fish. That's when they're the freshest. That's when they're going to do the most jumping around and pulling. So that your hook don't pull. Nice. So that your line don't break. Just enough pressure to keep him at bay. And this one's cooperating real good. I'm going to try to keep a close line on him so he doesn't get out of control and way out there. Can you grab the net for me, Bob?
Absolutely, Danny.
Got 5 minutes to take.
Okay, good. It's right in front of me. Oh, what a pretty female. She's pretty. Not huge, but and she doesn't lack for power either. Jeepers. All right, that's about enough of that. That's what you love though, man. That's why this type of fishing is so much fun. Because they'll give you a fight. We catch and release all these fish. We want them to make babies and a whole bunch more just like them. You can see that I'm not holding my rod straight up. I'm pulling sideways on the fish so that the pressure comes from the side of the mouth instead of up against the current. That helps them, or that helps you slide the fish toward you instead of pulling the fish up. And when they get in close, I'll pull up, especially if the net man's there, so he can see it, get a good look, and get the net under him. Now, if the hook will just hold for another minute or two, we'll land this fish. If she doesn't get a second wind and pull out another 50 foot of line. She's right in front of me again. I can hear Bob coming with a net. Bob, slide behind me, and I'm going to walk her right underneath the net. Stop right there. As soon as you can. All right, I'll bring her right back.
She didn't like that.
Stand right there, don't move. Don't move. Don't move. I'm gonna gain some line. Boy, she just kind of freaked out when she saw you. You must not have shaved this morning. Anytime.
As a matter of fact, I didn't.
That's a nice fish. She's got a fin clipped, it looks like.
Good job.
Thank you, buddy. Just a matter of time. That trout was downstream.
Yep, she's
I concentrated on upstream where I think the fish would be, which like they are typically. A clip fin.
Yep, clip fin.
It's a hatchery fish. They raise them to fingerlings or bigger in the hatcheries, and then they release them. Hold that up there again. And that's how you tell that they're not a, boy, she wasn't going nowhere, was she?
Nope, you had her good.
I'm just gonna break it off and pull it. We'll try to hold her up. See if we can't get a good picture of her. I need to get that hook out too. Hook's gone, isn't it? Okay, girl. Let's send her back out there. See if she's ready to go on her own. Yep, she's ready to go. She's gone. 5 more.